Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by ABC Quality and the South Carolina Department of Social Services. Hey guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I'm back in the studio with Aaron and my new friend Holly, and we're talking ABC Quality and the resources that parents can get by having a child in an ABC Quality program, which your child is, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You have 3?
I do have 3 children enrolled in child development ministry.
Okay, well, I'm excited to hear about them, but let's talk to you first, Aaron.
Okay.
Tell me about ABC Quality and what it's all about.
So ABC Quality is the statewide quality rating and improvement system here in South Carolina. Child care centers can choose to participate with us. When they do participate with ABC Quality, that tells parents in the community that they provide a higher quality of care than just what the basic health and safety regulations are in the state. A part of what we do in ABC Quality is we go out into the field, into the centers, and we work directly with the teachers and the directors to make sure that they're providing that high quality of care.
And what are some of the benefits for parents and some of the resources they can get?
So a couple of the resources, number one, a big one is the website, abcquality.org. Parents can go directly on that website, put in their zip code, find participating quality center within the area that they live or they work. They're able to find out information about that particular center and how they've rated, and other information about the centers that they might be interested in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. And Holly, you have 3 children
I do.
that are in an ABC Quality program, right?
Yes.
Well, what do you have to say about that?
So my children attend child development ministry. They are a part of First Methodist Church. And that center, as well as ABC Quality as a whole, is just over the top. ABC made it very easy to find the right center for my family.
Right. What would you say some of the benefits for parents?
Number one, the scholarship. Childcare costs a mortgage nowadays. So the scholarship for working families helps tremendously in being able to find care and the right care at that works for you and your family.
Does it give you peace of mind too?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about more resources that parents might have?
Yeah, so also on that website, parents can access a checklist that they can utilize for when they're looking for childcare to kind of help them ask questions once they get into the facility to figure out whether or not that is in fact a quality center and also if it would be a good fit for their family. We do have a blog that we do for parents on the website as well that they're able to access. We talk about all different types of topics. If your child is an infant, if they're preschool age, or even a little bit older, all different types of topics that parents are interested in that they can learn more about through that blog.
Very cool. Can I ask you a question about your job? You're an assessor.
I am an assessor.
What is that like?
Well, it's great because I get to work directly with childcare providers. So I get to work with the teachers and the directors in the facility to help them know what quality care looks like and whether or not they're actually offering that, or even how to improve. That's a big part of what we do. Is teachers do a great job in the classroom every day, but we work with them to help them know just some little things that they can do here and there to help improve the quality care that they're offering in the classroom.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, Holly, for sharing your perspective. Always good to hear from a parent. And thank you, Aaron, for your expertise.
Absolutely.
Can you tell people where they can learn more information?
Yeah, you can go to abcquality.org to learn more information about ABC Quality.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by ABC Quality and the South Carolina Department of Social Services.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Hey guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I am at Centerwell Senior Primary Care, a new location here in Myrtle Beach, and I'm joined by Dr. Adler. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I want to get to know you guys and learn what Centerwell is all about. So what is Centerwell Senior Primary Care?
So Centerwell is a senior-focused doctor's office. We typically see patients over the age of 65. We focus on a team-based approach with our patients with board-certified physicians and a care team. We are also Medicare friendly, so we take both Original Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans.
Gotcha. So what exactly does Centerwell mean?
So Centerwell is just kind of as the name shows. So our patients are at the center of our care. We really like to focus on the patient as a whole. So not just the physical health, but their emotional and their social health. And we're able to do that with the help of our integrated care team.
All right, so you guys have a pretty big team here at Centerwell. Who all makes up this team?
So our care team is, there's a medical provider, there's either a physician's assistant or a nurse practitioner. Here at the International Drive location, we have a PA. Her name's Kayla. She's wonderful. We have our medical assistants, and then patients will have access to behavioral health specialists, clinical pharmacists, social workers, and nurse care coordinators. There's a big team.
Yeah, great team here. Can you tell me a little bit about what senior-focused primary care looks like?
So again, you really have a team that's specialized and trained for taking care of our seniors, and then we really focus on shorter wait times, longer appointment times to really have that time to be able to spend with our patients.
What are some of the differences with senior-focused primary care?
We do have shorter wait times, longer appointment times, so that really gives the provider and the patient longer time to spend together so that the patient has more confidence and they feel more comfortable with their medical plan.
Do you feel like it's important to get to know the patient too on a personal level?
Yeah, nowadays it's so hard to get the time to spend with patients. There's, you're expected to see so many patients in a day, and here at Centerwell we're able to lower the amount of patients we're seeing in a day so that we can really spend that time with them and get to know them.
Why do you think it's different caring for seniors? What are some of the needs that they have that are different than others?
So, the first thing is, seniors do have more chronic conditions. They have more complex health issues. And so those longer appointment times really help us get to be able to spend that time with them and address all of their needs without them feeling rushed in and out of the doctor's office. Our main goal is to keep patients healthy and out of the hospital. And so we really do that with focusing on prevention and proactive care. We also assist with specialty care and help with referrals for patients, because generally as you age, you will tend to need those. We also have care coordinators, so they really help the patients navigate the really complex healthcare and appointment systems here.
What would you say is the most rewarding part of your job?
So I would say the most rewarding part of my job is really getting that time with patients. The job that I had prior to this, it felt very rushed. I felt like I didn't really get that time and that continuity with patients that I wanted. And so now you're really able to do that. You get to see them time after time and get to know them and their families. And so I would say that's the best part.
So how does the process look to become a new patient?
So we accept both Original Medicare and Medicare Advantage. If you want to give us a call or stop by, we'll be able to check your coverage.
So how can somebody become a patient here?
So you can go to ComeToCenterwellSC.com.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Coastal Garage Screen Doors. Guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. We've got a cool topic today. I'm with Lee from Coastal Garage Screen Doors. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. Right behind us, we have exactly what you do.
Every day.
These lovely garage screen doors. What are some of the benefits? Sell it to me.
So if you were getting it, you're going to get the best price. Number one, I'm the only company that sells that center door. You get a lifetime warranty on everything but the screen, and that's lifetime. And I give you a 10-year personal warranty as my install.
Love it.
I don't just do the year.
All right, wonderful. And this is one of those things that, especially in South Carolina, you can enjoy it year round.
Yes.
We have wonderful weather here, right?
Yeah, so they come in brown, sandstone, and white in the frame. You can get white or black in the screens. Screens are PVC, kind of like pet proof. The white screen reflects the heat rays. You can see out, but as you can tell, you can't hardly see in.
Yeah.
And so it'll drop the temperature in the summertime about 15, 20 degrees because the heat doesn't go in.
Yeah, that's awesome. What has been the community response from your customers that get one of these?
So even though I do these little skits like this, 90% of my sales are them. And in 1 year, I became the biggest lifestyle screen distributor in the whole United States. So,
That's amazing.
well, that's what being a perfectionist does, and it's all about the customer, you guys, because y'all are my sellers.
Let's talk a little bit more about this perfectionism. Why is that so important to you?
It's always been, you know, my dad always told me, son, if you ain't got enough time to do a job right, what makes you think you got enough time to come back and fix it? And I've just always been like that since I was a kid. The way I build my screens is totally different from everybody else, and it's just the way it is. If it's not perfect, it don't leave my shop.
All right, well, I know somebody watching right now is going to want to get in contact with you. What's the best way for them to do that if they're interested?
You can call or text 843-429-0591. I do have a website you can go to, but the best way is to call or text.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Coastal Garage Screen Doors. Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today again on Living Local Carolina. Today, I am joined by truly the expert when it comes to washing, waxing, the long list of things you have to do to take care of your car and make it look beautiful. Everett, thanks for being with me today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, you are from Looking Good Auto Detailing. You are the owner of this company.
I am.
Give me a little backstory on how you got to be the owner.
So when I came to Coastal, I'm a Coastal alum, by the way. When I came to Coastal in 2012, there wasn't a detailing facility. Like there were a bunch of car washes, but there wasn't a detailing facility. So I struggled to find a detailing facility. So fast forward to 2016, I moved to a house and I just started tinkering with detailing at the house. And then I got good at it. Well, I've always been good at it, but, from a business
caught the
standpoint.
bug though.
Yeah, you know
You
what
were
I'm saying?
like, this is something that I really, really like.
So the hobby then, it was a hobby, then it turned into a passion. And then I had a kid on the way. And then so I'm like, all right, I gotta do something. So my last semester at Coastal was when I actually started my business. And then it took off from there.
It really has taken off since then because now you're making social media content. You're able to share kind of a little behind the scenes on what you do because I think a lot of people drop their car off
And they go.
and they go.
They pick it up. They pick it up. They're happy.
It looks great, but you get to show like a piece of what you're actually doing.
Right, the process.
What's that like?
Hectic.
Yeah.
Trying to work and record, and it's been a long journey when it comes to making content.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I didn't start out making content because I was more so focused on these clients' cars. I didn't want to take up the time, and more time, more money, and it's like, it took 4 hours on my car, but 2 hours of it was shooting content.
Yeah.
So
You're weighing the options
right,
here,
you know. But it's also important to kind of show people like to know what's going on behind the scenes. So when I figured out it was important to show people that, I'm just like, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah. So what does a typical day look like for you?
It depends. So I have a team at my shop in Conway, and then we also do mobile as well. So it really just depends on what's on the schedule.
All right. Well, if somebody is interested in learning a little bit more or taking their car to see if you can detail it, where can they find you?
LookingGoodAuto.com, Instagram, Looking Good Auto Detailing, and Facebook as well, Looking Good Auto Detailing.
This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce. Hey guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. I've got an exciting event to talk about today. I'm joined by Cindy and Amanda from the Myrtle Beach Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for being on the show today, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
All right, let's get into it, folks. There's a very fun event coming up. I want you to tell our viewers all about it.
It is our 4th annual Ignite Women's Conference. We are so delighted to be able to have that again this year. It's going to be at the Sheraton Myrtle Beach Convention Center once again from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. We have a great lineup of some wonderful speakers, breakout sessions. We're going to have right around 30 exhibitors there. Tidelands Health is our presenting sponsor, and they're going to be having a health clinic that day. Taking blood pressure and bone density tests, very, very important for the ladies to have those things done.
We've got a great council that helps us as volunteers planning the conference, and one of them came to us actually and brought this idea from another conference where somebody came with really high blood pressure. They had a medical emergency that they weren't going to know about. So she brought that to us, and so we just think it's super important to take care of your health. We know that we don't always pause in our busy work days to think of ourselves and put ourselves first. So we're super excited that Tidelands is bringing their nurses. They're going to do your blood pressure screening and your bone density screening, which are 2 important markers for women's health.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about the speakers that we're going to have. Some really awesome speakers and some topics we're going to talk about.
Yes, we have 3 speakers on the main stage. We've got 2 locals, actually. Tabitha James is a proud CCU alum from Florence. And then we have Antoinette Finozio. She's with Riccobeni Family Associates Dentistry. And then we have our keynote speaker. Her name's Haley Evans, and she actually has a local connection as well. She got her degrees from Coastal Carolina, and she's going to be speaking. She's got a new book coming out right before the conference. It'll be available to purchase and get signed. But she's going to talk to us about how it's never too late to rewrite your own story.
And there's going to be some breakout sessions that happen as well. So tell me about those.
Yes, we have 3 breakout sessions. One, which is really, really interesting, that's going to be led by Monica Fine from CCU, and it's going to be on using AI to enhance your LinkedIn platform, which is going to be very, very interesting to everybody.
We have one that's going to be about pivoting and evolving with Valeria Green from Blue Cross Blue Shield. She's really talking to us about workplace resilience. And then the third one is brought to us by our presenting sponsor, Tidelands Health. They're actually partnering with the Coastal YMCA. They're talking about how you can get more movement into your workday, even if you're sitting at a desk. So we're really excited for that one.
That one is going to be extremely helpful. I love that idea. Well, what is the whole point of something like this, and who exactly are we looking for to attend?
Anyone that wants to attend, but it's to celebrate women, to bring women together, to just have a wonderful day of hearing from some dynamic speakers, hopefully taking something away from the conference, even if it's just one thing that they can take back to their workplace or their home. But it's such a fun day. We have a DJ that's playing music all day, so it's just got a great vibe, and everyone just has a great time networking with each other and just interacting and listening to the speakers. And again, it's a full day, and it's on a Friday, so you can end the day on a great note at 3 o'clock and start the weekend. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, where can people get tickets and learn more information?
Yep, tickets are super easy to find. They're all at myrtlebeachareachamber.com/ignite. They are $150 per person. It's going to include your breakfast, your lunch, the choice of 3 breakout sessions, and those 3 speakers on the main stage.
This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.